Warm greetings to all. Innovation comes from creating environments where ideas can connect. Welcome to the Valedictory session of Toycathon 2021 at Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, the proud host of Smart India Hackathon for 4 consecutive years, is now proud to continue its legacy by hosting Toycathon 2021. The event kicked off with the grand inaugurals at SKCET campus, the Nodal Center, as well as the national level inaugurals by Honorable Ministers, AICTE officials and representatives of ministries on 22nd June 2021. After 3 days of energetic mentoring and evaluation sessions by the young tech enthusiasts working for over 8 hours each day, we have reached the most awaited destination, result declaration and prize distribution. Toycathon 2021 is an inter-ministerial initiative organized by the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell with support from All India Council for Technical Education AICTE, Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of MSME, Ministry of Textiles and Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. At Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, a total of 21 teams comprising of 121 participants have competed to solve 9 problem statements posed under 5 themes, namely student innovation, fitness and sport, learning education and schooling, occupations and specific fields, Indian culture, history, knowledge of India and ethos. 13 teams from Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology has participated in this event. 3 have been selected for power judging. This event is a proud movement as we march towards Atmanirbhar Bharat by extracting the tactical thinking and quick reflexes of Indian traditional games into the digital platform. On day 3, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji addressed several nodal centers. Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology is privileged to be chosen as one of the 6 nodal centers in India for interacting with our stalwart PM Shri Narendra Modi ji. It was a lovely and phenomenal discussion that witnessed our young ideators getting inspired to become design thinkers. Speaking of inspiration, we deem it an honor to be guided by such a woman of inspiration, Dr. J. Janet, Principal of Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, an inspiring woman of courage, confidence and inner strength. With each challenge, she guides us to be more victorious, independent and fearless. May I now request our beloved Principal Madam Dr. J. Janet to deliver the presidential address and welcome our chief guest. Over to you, Madam.
Good morning, everybody. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the valedictory address of Toycathon 2021. Wow, what 3 entertaining days, I would say, and 3 inspiring and exciting days that our students got to do to develop the toys, the innovative toys, which is based upon our country's heritage, our country's culture, our country's history, I would say. Now this toy market is actually estimated to several billion rupees, and therefore in tune with our Prime Minister's Atmanirbhar Bharat, our young guns, maybe school students or polytechnic students or engineering college students, as startup youths have come forward and taken this challenge head on, I would say. Now our institution, Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, was really very proud and happy to host this Toycathon 21 all these 3 days, and to factually say, we are hosting it for the 5th time, I would say, because 4 times we were the proud nodal centers of hosting hackathon all these 4 years, and this is the 5th time. This is the first innovative time in which we are hosting Toycathon 2021. As our Prime Minister says, we think together, we resolve together, and we plan together, we solve together, and we plan together, and we work together in carrying forward the legacy of our country. Now, this Toycathon 2021, which we are conducting in association with the Ministry of Education and the AICTE and all other ministries of our country, is truly a giant leap in this regard, I would say. We were very happy to host it, and we were also very thrilled and happy to participate in our Prime Minister's live interaction at our Nodal Center, where our students got to speak to our Honorable Prime Minister, sharing their ideas, and our Prime Minister appreciated that as well. I sincerely thank AICTE for giving us an opportunity, for choosing us as a Nodal Center to host Toycathon 2021. At this juncture, I sincerely welcome and thank our chief guest for the day, Dr. Gopalakrishna Bylahalli, Vice President, Digital Enterprise Engineering, Cognizant. We are very excited, sir, to listen to your pep words and encouraging talk on related to Toycathon 2021. As a work well begun is half finished, I would say. Therefore, these 3 days were thrilling moments for us. We were thoroughly excited. We thoroughly enjoyed our 3 days work in our campus, and we are looking forward for many more laurels to come. Thank you all.
Thank you for your words, ma'am. I am delighted to welcome the chief guest of the valedictory session, Mr. Gopalakrishna Bylahalli, Technology Leader in Digital Engineering at Cognizant. Mr. Gopi has over 27 years of all-round experience in business and technology leadership. He has rich experience in the field of business and technology services, which comprises of cloud computing, intelligent process automation, IoT, and cognitive computing. He is a thought leader in digital transformation space. It is a privilege to have you here with us today, sir. Over to you, sir.
This is Gopi. I would like to introduce myself first. My full name is Gopalakrishna Bylahalli. I'm part of this esteemed organization, Cognizant. I'm working in a specific group called Digital Engineering. And it's a great pleasure for me to be part of this initiative. And thanks to Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology for inviting me to be part of this wonderful event. I am really, really delighted today to be part of this event, as well as being part of this very innovative people around me today. And I would like to start with two wonderful quotes from two great people in the world. And the first quote goes like this: "A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the souls of its people." And this is by Mahatma Gandhi. And another beautiful quote I would like to give it to you is this one: "India is the cradle of the human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of tradition. Our most valuable and most instructive materials in the history of man are treasured up in India only." This is by Mark Twain. Actually, this sums up the whole heritage, richness of culture, our history and ethos. It's fabulously encompassed in these sentences. The reason I'm bringing this quote to all of you is that it is such a noble and innovative initiative Government of India has taken to unleash the creativity and power of product thinking and entrepreneurial thinking from all of you, budding engineers, budding creative people, and you are the pillars of our nation. And this is such a wonderful event which gives us all of an opportunity to unleash our creativity, right? And India is really, really rich in its culture. You can see that in our sculptures, in our engineering marvel across the globe, as well as across north to south, east to west in India itself. Today, it is such a wonderful initiative where all of you are participating Toycathon is something which will unleash two key things from you. One, obviously, your creativity. Second one is to bring the rich heritage, culture, ethos of India together to make wonderful products out of it, which can be consumed across India, and it is really indigenous for us. It is so proud moment for all of us. In this moment, I would like to highlight two key pointers to all of you, which is a great learning for me in my 27 years of journey in the industry. And I would like to articulate that by showing couple of slides with you. And I hope it is of use to all of you. The first point I would like to bring to all of your notice is product thinking. I know today all of you have come together as part of Toycathon, created your own products, your own games, your own artifacts to present to the jury, and I'm sure you will have a lot of winners among yourself. In my humble opinion, you all have taken first step in participating itself. That itself shows the winner in all of you. The 2 points which I wanted to highlight is the product thinking as the first one. The second one is creativity. Let me talk about product thinking. This particular one slide actually tells you the key difference between how you think from a product perspective was as a typical project delivery, a long-standing one, right? So the first swim lane clearly shows how you can think of product, right? It is always about how quickly you can make something which is usable and productive to end users, right? So every step, and continue to improve. Always take feedback from the end user, continue to improve. That is how you can make your product successful. That's how you can become a successful entrepreneur. Always listen from the end user perspective and bring in your creativity and continue to enhance the way of designing your product. I hope you are getting the key message. The key message here is don't wait for a longer period. Continue to release your product in a shorter burst, which is end user friendly, end user usable, so that you can get feedback and continue to improve and make your product better and better. And this is about product thinking. Now, the another important point which is linking to this and which is always definitely linking to Toycathon is your creativity. Innovation and creativity goes hand in hand, right? Creativity is the one which will help you think better and innovate and apply for your products, your toys, your artifacts, or your entrepreneurship in general. I'm sure some of you would end up creating your own company, creating your own product, running your own organization. I'm sure all of this will come really handy in your life. Let me explain this concept of creativity with a formula. All of us are aware of this formula is equal to MC square. But I have just taken this formula to convey a specific message to all of you. The message is this. E stands for experience. Whatever product, whatever service, whatever solution you come out with, it has to have a better experience for end users. Just put yourself in an end user shoe, which you are today, right? When you walk into a restaurant, or when you go to a movie, or when you use a product, when you buy a cloth, when you buy any software for that matter, or when you use an app on your mobile, what you always look for a better experience. Is this product giving me a better experience? Is this app or is this game which you use or which you play on computer or on your mobile, does it give you better experience? If it doesn't give you better experience, if you doesn't have a better experience in a restaurant or a hotel, you will not go back again. That is the fundamental for any product. The product continue to get enhanced, get better experience only when you provide right experience to the end users. And that is the reason why you always think from the end user perspective and start building your product. And there's a clear quote which says, it's a wonderful quote, which I always strongly believe in, is that don't look for customers for your product. Build a product for your customers, or look for products which fits into your customers. That is the mindset you need to have. So now coming back into this formula, E stands for experience, and the expansion goes like this. M is for methodology. You apply various methodologies, various processes, various steps, and various technique in building your product, building your solution, building your services. And in the now everything is software. Anything and everything you do revolves around building software, giving instruction to machine. If you are using robots, then you need to give instruction through some kind of language, which I construed it as code. But what is difference between one group to another group, one product to another product, one company to another company, is this, which is creativity. It is a direct equation. Better the creativity, better the experience, right? So methodology could be common. Coding is almost similar and same. It could be probably you may use different languages to code, but creativity comes from within, which is in you, which is imbibed in all of you, right? So when you unleash that creativity, you will bring better experience. I have also learned and studied and gathered information to bring you one key fact, that how you can inculcate creativity. How do you actually nurture creativity in all of you? It is through this wonderful research done by Michigan University. What they did is that they collected data of 100 years of Nobel laureates from 1905 to 2005, and mostly in science area. What they wanted to know is that how these Nobel laureates were different from their contemporary scientists, why they got chosen, why they were able to discover something which others were not able to. Were there any differences? Astonishingly, when they looked at the Nobel laureates and their contemporary scientists, there aren't much difference between the depth of knowledge, availability of resources for them to work, environment in which they came up with. All of them are similar in nature, but the only difference is their breadth, not the depth. Depth was always deep when compared to all the other contemporary scientists, but these people, the people who got Nobel, were having breadth as well. And the breadth actually came from their hobbies, which is primarily artistic hobbies. For example, music, art, craft, writing, performing art, like amateur actor, dancers, magicians. Look at the right-hand column. It clearly shows the odds for Nobel Prize winners relative to the other scientists when they are practicing music in the form of playing an instrument or composing or conducting, singing. Any of those is 2x greater than the others. Art is 7x greater than the others. Writing is 12x greater. Performing is 22x greater, right? So this clearly shows that to nurture your creativity, unleash the power of thinking, and creativity actually helps you to connect unconnected dots much faster than the others, right? And my sincere urge to all young fellows here is to inculcate some hobby. I'm sure most of you have some hobby or the other. I'm just reiterating the fact that the power of hobby, how it is going to influence your day-to-day life, both professionally and personally, right? I'll also give you one more example to clearly highlight the power of creativity. All of us know Galileo. Galileo is the first one who actually identified that there are mountains on moon. In fact, his telescope did not have that kind of magnifying power at that point in time. In fact, contemporary people in his age, they also had similar kind of telescope, but they could not find. Galileo actually found that. How did he actually find it? It is because of the fact that apart from his depth in science, depth in astronomy, depth in his knowledge towards what's happening around, he also had the breadth of art which he had learned, which is drawing and painting. There is a specific technique called chiaroscuro that actually helps in shades and colors, which he applied. He brought that knowledge together with his science knowledge to clearly identify that there are mountains because of the various shades and patterns which he saw, and he could comprehend that it must be mountain, right? So that clearly helps identify how creativity helps us connect unconnected dots, how it helps you to bring wonderful experience to the end users, and how you can be successful both in your professional and personal life. So in nutshell, in this context today, in the auspicious day of unleashing Toycathon creativity in all of you, I wanted to highlight the product thinking. I wanted to highlight the power of creativity. But most importantly, I would like to conclude my humble talk and my humble experience sharing with all of you with this wonderful quote. All of you are talented people who have taken your first step in participating in this event. Your talent determines what you can do. That is what you're actually showing today. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do, right? That actually getting unleashed when you actually present your product as part of Toycathon final. Now, your attitude determines how well you do it, right? This is something I sincerely urge and request all of you to keep in your mind. Attitude is the one which will take you long way in your journey. And I'll end with one equation which I learned through my mentor, that success in your communication is directly equal to success in your life. How successfully you can communicate the idea and creativity which is there in your mind to the external world makes you more successful. Once again, I sincerely thank the Government of India for this awesome initiative. I am sure this is just a beginning. We would see many more such events to help you unleash your creativity, apply innovation, and make you a much more stronger connect for India. And I also sincerely thank SKCET for giving me an opportunity to be part of you all, a wonderful, creative people. And I hope this particular 5 to 10 minutes of knowledge which I shared with you would be of value to all of you. I deep-heartedly congratulate all of you for a great success in Toycathon, and hearty congratulations to all the winners. Wish you all the very best. Once again, thank you all. Take care, stay safe. God bless all of you. Bye.
Thank you for your words, sir. I would now like to request Dr. Ashok Vardhanan, Head of Mechanical Engineering Department, Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Warm greetings to all. I deem it a privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. I place on record my deep sense of gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Mr. Gopalakrishna Bylahalli, Technology Leader in Digital Engineering, CTS, for accepting our invitation and sharing his views and experience with us today. Thank you, sir. I am very much grateful to our Chairperson and Managing Trustee, Srimati S. Malarvili Madam, who has been a pillar of support in organizing the Toycathon 2021 at our institution. Thank you, ma'am. I am duty bound to thank the Principal of Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. J. Janet ma'am, who has been the driving force in organizing such events and worked hand in hand with us for conducting the Toycathon 2021 successfully. Thank you, ma'am. My sincere thanks to the AICTE chairman, Shri Anil Saraswabudhe sir, for bringing out the idea of hackathon in order to kindle the problem-solving skills among the students. Thank you, sir. Dr. Abhay Jare, Chief Innovation Officer, and Dr. Mohit Gambhir, Innovation Director, and the entire Innovation Cell team of Ministry of Higher Education is instrumental in spreading the innovation culture among the students and faculty through events like Toycathon 2021. My sincere thanks to the entire team. I wish to specially thank Dr. Ilangovan K, Assistant Innovation Director, for guiding us during the Prime Minister's interaction with the students, and Mr. Sarim Mohin for his support and guidance throughout the event. Thank you, sirs. I must thank the primary SPOC, Dr. Balakrishnan, for working hand in hand with me to successfully organize the hackathon. And it is my pleasure to thank the Controller of Examination, heads of various departments, faculty, technical and supporting staff for helping in organizing this Toycathon 2021 in a successful manner. Once again, I thank everyone for your support and encouragement. Thank you.
Over to MIC for the official valedictory session and prize distribution. Thank you.